Hello everyone, welcome to the Trend Jumper review. This was the first day of live trading after our big sales presentations last week, and I'll just say we were 5 for 5. Every market we look at and trade won. So it's unusual, but it can happen. We'll just start out with a quick review. I'll teach you everything you need to know about the system, how it works, how easy it is, visual, very simple to trade. So we'll start out with the euro-yen on a 5-minute chart. We only look at one day trade, Forex. There are several Forex day trade plans on the site, but again, we trade mostly futures in the trade room, but Forex does work and it trades well. So we're going to start out with the euro-yen on a 5-minute chart. Now the trade plan starts at 8:20, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little line here at 8:20, which is where you start looking at your chart. So you can see, there was a pass signal here that would have triggered in, and then actually probably I'll zoom in a little bit, but we were basically looking for a new setup. So we got this long. And all these numbers are in our data window, whether you're using MetaTrader 4 or like I'm showing you here at TradeStation. If you click on the setup, you can see all the numbers. So the entry was 137.26. Well, you can see that never was hit, and so I usually in the trade room I'll put a horizontal line so people can see it. We then moved on. We were trading mostly futures because the market was really slow. But you can see from this red arrow I placed that we did get this signal to go short. How do I know it was a signal to go short? Well, you've got a plus, some targets, and the stops up here at these dots. Again, MetaTrader will look slightly different. So we went short here from the calculator, the entry, and it says S here, so you know it's a short. S entry 137.18. These targets obviously are very small, so we look to have at least 15 pips minimum. So let's just check the third dot, and I can tell you it's probably that third target is probably very small. So that's about 4 pips. So we're just going to manually put it down to about 15 pips. So that would be at 02. So I've got this blue line here. So basically, as you can see, the market did trigger in, came back up. Ignore any kind of a long trade. It never triggered in. But we won't reverse if it's against the 50 moving average. That's this yellow line here. So we did not reverse. And then again, it came back down, went in our favor, hit the full target. And at that point in time, we can start trailing this big green line that I have here. So we trail the big green line. And trail it on down, and again ignore that because again it's against the 50 moving average, the yellow line, and so we had our stop right about here. So we didn't make much more than the 15 on the trailer. 137, you had at 137.01 to try and keep it there. So you made about 30 pips on this particular trade. That was it, one and done. We were done. So that was the euro-yen. Let's go ahead and take a look at the futures markets, and I'll call them in order they were called in the room. And again, we'll look at oil, we'll look at heating oil, we will look at the Dow, and we'll look at the Russell and soybeans. So every single one won. It's amazing, but we'll take it. But again, this is for you owners of Trend Jumper. Or maybe, I guess, if you're thinking about owning it and you catch it on YouTube, but I'm going to teach you exactly how to trade the system. So stay tuned, and we're going to start looking at the futures markets. Okay, so here we are on oil. We trade oil. We switched over to the October contract because there was more volume on October than there was September. It usually switches around the 19th of the month. So we look at the overnight price action, and it's sold off in the early hours. We start trading this at 8.50. I set my candles to turn green at 8.50. So was there any trade setup you would get in sync with? I don't see any other signals on the chart, so the answer would be no. So the first setup we had is to go short right here. And I'll pull up the data window. Again, all these numbers will be in the data window. In the room, I like to go ahead and just throw the horizontal lines on the chart. So what do? We've got this signal to go short at 44, 94.44. You then check the next dot. That's called our money management dot. And as long as it's 10 cents, we're fine. If it's less than 10 cents, we move our money management to the second dot. But the second dot's normally the fixed target. But in this case, it was 10 cents. So that's going to be, it moves 10 cents, hits 34. We'll move our stop down to break even, +1. So again, our stop is sitting right here at 54. And so the second dot is our fixed target. And I put that in green. So it's 34, 31, 31. Here, let me put this data window back on. You can see them right here. The entry, target 1, that's money management, usually. Target 2 is the fixed target. And then we'll trail if you're doing a second position. So as you can see, this did trigger in the market, and it just bounced around, didn't do much. Our stop was up here at 56, and we'll just scroll forward. And there's another signal to go short, but we ignore that. We're in a trade. And then you can see the price action here goes down through the blue line, which is money management, lock in, full target, and then all we're doing is we're trailing. And so I'm just going to move this red arrow down. These dots will move down with you, and let me just scroll forward as we go. I'll get rid of the data window. And so we just kind of scroll down. You can see we trail this green dashed. Let me move all of these out of view. We just trail the green dash line, 2 ticks above the green dash line. So you can see my calculator showing me dots, but we just keep going down and down, and then we lower it down here. Now we didn't stop out here because you always wait till the candle closes. So this candle closed that I have a red arrow on, then you move your stop down. So our stop was here, this candle closed, so then we moved it down to here. And so you can see, obviously price action opened right there at 94.06, but it closed down here at 98. So again, we did not stop out there. Again, we just keep our stop, okay, and it went all the way down, and we finally did get out right here. So we trailed from 44 all the way down to 92. A really nice trade. Again, one and done. One trade, power of quitting. If we win, we're done. We walk away, go on to another market. That was oil trading. It took 40 minutes, 50 minutes. The longest part was the trailer, but that was a good thing, right? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our next market, heating oil. We start that at 9 a.m. New York. Okay, heating oil. Well, you can see we start at 9 o'clock. I'll put a little horizontal line here at 9 o'clock. And so you'll always look at pre-market action. It had sold off kind of like oil, and then just did a little bit of stuff, but we'll look and see if there's a trade we can get in sync with. And I see this long here. That came at about 8:53, so about 7 minutes before our start time. But again, we have exact trade plans. We tell you exactly what to do, and it's all written down, and we're in the live room calling and showing you this. So you have this potential long. Notice the purple line here and the green dash line. Okay, the purple line is called the confirmation line. Those are custom indicators, and we take trades in the direction of the confirmation line. So if the confirmation line is above the green jump line, we're looking at longs. If it crosses over, we look for shorts. So this long had potential. So at 9 o'clock we start looking, but what happened just after 9 o'clock? I put this little blue circle here. Look at that confirmation line. It closed on the other side of the jump line. tells you we're no longer looking for longs, so cancel that long. We're not going to take the long. We're looking for shorts. And so sure enough, what did it give us? A short right here at 3 minutes after our start, 9:03. And I think, as you can tell, since we've won 100% of our markets today, and this one trailed very well, what's this first dot right here? That's the entry, right? What's this second dot down here? That's money management. And the third and final dot is the full target. So it goes down and hits full target. And then we just start trailing. Again, this was the break even. Go to break even +1. Then the stop starts trailing the green dash line. So again, you can see the market continue to move lower. Really nice. Goes on down. Our stop held. You can see price didn't hit it. And finally, that's where we got out at 281.31. I'll get the data window up here for, let's see, well, it's behind a screen. But anyway, a very nice trade on heating oil. Let's go to the next market. Now we trade soybeans and the Dow, so we'll go to soybeans. Okay, again, as soybeans, this was the first day that a lot of new members, they bought Trend Jumper last week, and they came to the room, and I can teach you the system in 5 minutes. The entirety of the system. We saw about everything you could possibly see today. So again, then you're just talking repetition. So what's the first thing that you do? Step 1, look for a trade and see if you're going to get in sync with it. We start this at 8:30 exchange time, 9:30 New York. You can see I pointed out this there's a short trade. Alright, now this came before our time. This is at 7 o'clock in the morning New York. So again, that's not it, but oh, look what I already drew the circle from the room. What happened to that confirmation line? Did the confirmation line close on the north side of the jump line? Yes. So are you looking at shorts anymore? No, you're looking for longs. So cancel it. This trade is dead to us. We don't care about it. Now we haven't hit our start time yet, but we will. Alright, so we don't have a trade. Look here, I've marked this in a circle. What happened to the confirmation line? It's now gone back down below the jump line. We're looking for a short trade. And so then what do we get? We get a short trade. You know the drill. It hasn't changed right here, and we trade this on a range bar. So all your numbers are in the data window. I use lines. So again, we went short. Okay, so again, we got that short signal, so we went short from right there. 10.49 and a quarter. Full target was 147 and a quarter, and it hit money management. So you can see it blasted down to full target. The stop went +1 right here, and then the market pulled back. Again, the trade plan, one and done. You were done in 3 minutes. Did you make a lot of money? Did you get a big trailer? You could have had several, positions on this. But the importance of power of quitting, we've tested these. Let's say you kept trading. What would have happened? Well, you would have gotten a couple losses. So, this one would have triggered in and stopped out. All right. So this one would have triggered in and went to money management. So you had a one-tick lock-in. So again, that's why we have a power of quitting. We have a plan. Stick to the plan, stick to the trade room, and you will win. Let's now go to the Dow, and that's almost our final market. The Russell's the only one after that. Okay, so here's the Dow, and here was the setup pre-market that we looked at to see if this was still valid to get in sync. We basically get in sync. If it has not hit, it's money management or it's stop. So let's evaluate it. We'll put our horizontal line here. We check the first dot. Is it 10 cents? 21 to 33? Yes, it is. Did price action hit 33 before our entry? No. Did it hit stop down here? No. So therefore, it was still a valid trade. But now look at the confirmation line and the jump line. What happened right in this little circle right here? It closed below the jump line. So therefore, you were looking at longs over here. Now we're looking at shorts. then it kind of merged back up and broke long. So now it said, hey, a long. So that's what we got. That was the first trade of the day. This came at, well, actually no, that's still pre-market. It's 8:24 exchange time. So we've got this potential long trade. So just keep following along. Up, look what happened. Confirmation jump line. So that canceled that long. Now it stays, pretty much right even. Let me get rid of this, and let's go forward. Okay. So now we get a long again. Confirmation line is above. You get a long, and again the calculator does all this for you. About all you have to do is maybe look and see if it closes on the other side and say, hey, cancel that last long. I'm looking for a new long now, or I'm looking for a short. So here we go. We put our entry, check our money management, 41 to 50. Is that 10 cents? No. So move it up to the next dot. So that's going to be money management, and our full target's going to be a little bit higher right here at the third dot. So here's also, this is interesting, this is for the trend jumper owners. Look at this little tiny setup. Okay, this is called an inside bar. We had a potential long. Okay, let me move this yellow line just so that it doesn't, you can kind of see the indicators better. See the pluses. Okay, so we had this long, and then all of a sudden we get this little tiny trade inside. Look at the data window. Look how small it is. Entry 37. The third target's only 10 cents. Okay, so we really don't have any other targets. So you could do a fixed target of 18 cents and use 10 ticks for your money management. But again, this is an inside bar. You'd have to decide if you want to stick with the original trade, the blue trade, or take this little white trade. Okay, TJ likes the white trade. I like the blue because it stayed, it had all this price action. I kind of wanted it to show me that it was going to break out. The difference is this trade, this little white trade, got you to your target much quicker. You didn't have to sweat. So, but again, it could have gone the other way. If it triggered in, my trade could have lost and his trade could have won. But anyway, so the market then triggered us in, at that blue plus. So we did trigger in. Went up, waiting for it to touch that money management. There you go. It touched 54. Move your stop up, lock in a tick, and then the market pushes higher, hits full target, the green line, and then we just trail. Boom, boom, boom. Trail, trail, trail. We keep trailing, and we got out right there. The stop, you can see, moved up to 54, and this bar right here took us out. So where I got the red thing. That was it. Again, one and done. So this took all of half hour. So it was an incredible day. But you see, I've just taught you everything you need to know about the trend jumper system. You follow the trades. They're all laid out for you. Your money management is there, your target's there. You might have to move everything up a dot if your money management's too small. In most cases it's 10 ticks. And again, we're showing you this live. We're going over these charts live in the trade room. So the trade room is your very best learning tool, and then you do this for a week and you've got it down. Some repetition, then start demo trading. So finally, I'm just going to show you NinjaTrader and the Russell. Okay, so this is the Russell. We use this on a 10-tick range bar, so it's a range. We look for a new setup here at 9:34. We get it. We go short right here at let's say here 48.7. Again, the first dot here is money management, and then it missed full target by a tick. Let's zoom in here a little bit. So you can see we're trying to get down here to money management. It hits money management, and you can see the stop shows to move down and lock in a tick. The market then pulled back, took us out with a 1-tick lock in, but then it went on down and hit full target. Now, it did get one tick to full target. 47, it hit a low of 47.1. We consider one tick to full target a full winner. Now it did reverse very quickly, so you probably weren't able to get much profit out on that. So if you went ahead and took another trade, I'll show you where we went with that. So let's scroll forward. Notice the confirmation line and the jump line. I've got the confirmation line as blue here on Ninja. It's crossed over the green jump line, so we're looking for a potential long, and there you go. You get a long here at 50.7. Money management is 51.9, and full target is 52.4. Market pulls away. Entry still there. The confirmation nothing canceled it, right? You can see the confirmation line stayed on the north side of the jump line. The market triggered in, bounced around, hit money management right here. Move your stop up, lock in, and then hit full target. Then started trailing the green jump line. So again, boom, boom, boom. And it took us out right up here at 53.4. So this one got over almost 3 points on the trailer. Again, that was the Russell. So it was an amazing day. To say that Trend Jumper won on every single market is quite a claim, but we call these in the live trade room. All the new members got it. So if you didn't pick it up last week, take this opportunity to take a long, hard look at it. You've got no risk. We've got the triple guarantee. So if you're interested in trading Forex or futures, and I didn't focus a lot on Forex, there's other day trading Forex, there's swing trading Forex, but we went over a lot of that in the room. We showed several other trade plans. Stocks, there's some stock plans, but in any case, I just want to show you this is a very simple, easy visual system. I can call this room so easily because it's not complex. The rules don't change. It's not subjective. It's okay. You see a setup. If it hasn't canceled, take it. In any case, good trading, and we hope to see you in the next Trend Jumper trade room or on the next sales webinar. Good trading all.